All right, we are back.
Hello.
It's a Dev Clash. It's the probably penultimate session for it because it is the year of our Lord 1775, and we are hopping into the game.
What does penultimate mean?
Well, ultimate is the final. And
Okay, so it's the one before.
Okay, speaking of things that aren't here, I don't have Man in the Box. We don't have the wee preview thing that I use to basically just look at myself all during the stream.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Okay, so yes, it is 1775. The game runs till 1821. We do about 30 years per session. So this is probably going to be where the victors are decided. I haven't picked up the trophies yet, so nobody can win just yet. But I think after work today, I'm gonna stop by our secret back alley trophy dispenser. Trophy dealer. You go, what are you buying?
Hey kid, want some trophies?
Oh, we do want some trophies, right? People have suggested that I go and say we need like commentator trophies. Just go and make some and be like, I would like to present this significantly larger and nicer trophy to me. I mean, at least that way I would finally get a trophy for the Dev Clashes. The best I've ever placed is 5th. As Venice.
But what does that cost? Like 10 corruption?
Oh, well. It'll be fine. In fact, what's the best you've done in a Dev Clash?
I got the best diplomatic player.
Uh-huh.
I think was the Coptomans? Yeah, that was my Coptomans
I remember
game.
Coptos. But I mean, really what you've done is you've brought the fight and the entertainment to the Dev Clash.
I always do something not normal.
Okay, speaking of not normal, we have Dithmarschen over here in the New World, and they are at war once again with the Dutch. The Dutch have started their own nationalist war against poor Kaiser, helplessly over there in the New World in Dithmarschen. And Daniel says 5th, Jake, not even 4th. Well, I mean, I tried. What more do you want from me? So what is going on here? We have revolutionary France and the Netherlands from their significantly larger staging ground that they now have in newer New Amsterdam. Huh? And we'll see if Dithmarschen can repel them, because they were unable to last time.
There's a lot of revolutionary French troops here.
Yeah, and the revolutionary French have really been flexing their newfound muscles here.
And Dithmarschen has just been smacked around by the Ming Emperor as well.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Ming has been around to collect taxes.
It looks like he's collecting tax on Korea as well.
Oh, yeah, wow, he's really going for it. The 7th Ming War for Korean tribute. So Korea just keeps going, I'm not paying you, and then Ming goes, oh, we'll see about that. So Kaiser Johan over in Dithmarschen wants us to look at the odds, but never tell me the odds. I'm sure.
Nah, you can win that.
Oh well, I think the bankers want their money back as well.
I can just abolish it again.
So, as I would understand this, I guess Revolutionary France wants to make absolutely sure that they are getting their trophy today.
But who are they competing with? Dithmarschen can't be the main competitor now.
That's a good question. Why don't we get our score thingy up on screen as an overlay if we can, please?
Oh, he's ready.
I wish I'd asked to have flags and countries on this before, because I always get confused.
But I mean, Trintragla is out of the game. He has surrendered. All he has remaining is a smoldering pile of Delhi.
Yeah, but if somehow nobody got enough score, okay, no, not gonna happen. He was this close though.
So it's Persia and Gujarat that looks most.
You might wonder why we're looking over there. Like we have the screen that shows us everything there. The whole studio was rotated 90 degrees, and it still is kind of confusing. I expect to turn around and see like the way into the other part of the studio, but now it's just like confusing green screen. But that's not your problem. This maybe is. So yes, French Paradox, who already has 20 points, wants to probably get 30 to solidify first position.
Yeah, if he does get first place, I don't think there's any way for anyone to beat him anymore.
Yeah. We can even have a look at score throughout the ages here. So the Revolution age that we're in. Oh yeah, he's got a clean advantage there. So we're looking, unless something terrible happens to Revolutionary France, and we are talking like Europe goes against him. The same Europe that have all these drilling troops on his border.
But I mean, he has Nitra on his side, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, Nitra's indestructible. Look at this. And you know, they've really turned their
They're
income
reformed
around.
religion as well.
Yeah. And they're ready for
They're
war.
ready.
Well, they are at war, so it does make sense. Post the studio layout on some Twitter, so you don't have to explain every stream. Yes, every viewer reads our Twitter. So
Yeah, I guess.
well, that's a point.
If you don't, you should.
I don't know. Actually, we might destroy some of the magic if people saw what our studio was like.
Yeah, we were just talking about, like, you know, how we've developed as a
If you think we look unprofessional on camera, we're probably the most professional thing going on. Okay, I don't want to smack talk anyone's work in this studio. A lot of hard work went into this to bring you the clashes you deserve.
And give you blood. How is that actually going in America?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm
Is
not
he-
sure
he
if Ditmarshen's
just
really willing to bring the fight there. In fact, he seems to be consolidating down south. Possibly because he knows there's a fight he could win against the Revolutionary French.
That is a
down
good
here.
general, though.
Don't want to drop the score thing just yet. I mean, Hindustan's looking pretty solid, and that was Gujarat into Hindustan. So we could well be seeing that they take second place. Were they in a position for second place?
Yeah, I mean, they have really good land, and they've taken all of India, so they could get really good, like,
They got their victory
accumulator.
card as well.
Yeah.
But if Netherlands were to steam ahead, we'll see. There's
I mean,
still some fighting
if
to
he
be
managed to get Netherlands to betray France, then Gujarat or Netherlands could get first place.
done. Okay, so here we go. Kaiser Johan's not going down without a fight. He has the Peasant Republic of S on his side. He's going into the jungles here, and he does
But
get
it's
the
his
defender.
fort.
It is his fort,
But his morale
wow.
just melts.
Oh, there's all kinds of melting going on against the revolutionary French. They are
Ouch.
bringing the pain. In fact, after like 250 years or so of the Kaiser flinging insults at Europe from
Yeah.
across the
And
seas,
now
I
it's
think
coming back.
the time for words is over, and Europe is more keen on putting the boots in. It's kind of a twist on how it happened, you know, 200-300 years ago with the Portuguese arriving. And they hear the peasants going, Ave, Ave, and they think, King Avis, everybody wants you here. No, that's not how it went down. So whilst the Portuguese memory lives on,
Sidestep is at war?
Oh, here's Portugal. There is still a Portugal. Nice. Yes, Sidestep over in Diaries is at war, but he's at war with Persia. What's all this about? Oh, wow. Okay, so Hindustan remembers everything that they were put through.
He
So
remembers their Fredden War.
I would remember that, okay? And look, he went straight.
Yeah, you think this is mine. It has always been
Yes.
Gujarati land.
The memory is still fresh for Hindustan, and I really like that, you know, Gujarat, their country was sliced in half. They were actually beheaded, and they had no friends. Everyone had abandoned them. But they managed to grab the last straws and pull everything back from it.
And look now.
And Dai Viet, who was kind of sitting there on the sidelines, obviously threatened by the encroaching Delhi, just went, no, okay, this is our time. And they've pulled one of the greatest comebacks I think we've seen in Dev Clash history here.
He still has his land in Arabia, which is had since when Persia and him shared the same color. The Gujarat
yes.
and the Hormuz color.
Yes,
And it's
that,
like-
that
it's
was
like, what?
the stealth land. He poked into here as
Yeah.
well, and that got taken back by the Africans, but he never forgave, he never forgot. And I don't think he'll be taking any steps back now. He's in it for blood.
But that is a lot of mountains. He could.
Yeah, but with these
Great.
Hindustani ideas, I mean, he can take some names. All right, now Persia is typically great country, amazing ideas, pretty good land, especially after.
He is.
Oh, he's feeling the burn in this fight, but I think he can offset it with sheer numbers.
Yeah, but the Persians are not gonna let their home get beaten like that.
No, in fact, they very nearly forced them back. It's just, again, sheer Hindustani numbers.
Just
He
a
would-
swarm.
And he
of
would not
Indians.
have had those numbers if he hadn't just absorbed Delhi. What a cracking performance by Hindustan here.
And he still had 75k.
Yeah.
He was like, you know what? If I needed to, I had more.
Yeah. Okay, so
Wow.
I think he's going to be hell bent on crippling Persia here. I mean, just how much would he be able to take in this
Well,
war,
now
I
we
wonder?
have absolutism, so,
Yeah, so-
it should be quite a lot.
Oh, he's got a lot of absolutism there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hindustan.
And do we have admin efficiency as Hindustan, or is that Deccan? Or
His tech is way up there, and was there admin efficiency? I think that was.
it was one of these formables.
Yeah.
Bharat,
not
maybe?
Hindustan, but with infantry combat ability and fire and discipline.
Oh, it's lighting up in Europe.
Oh, well, it is really lighting up. Who's gone to war with who? Who can we get at? All right, Sweden. What are you up to? Ah!
Oh, here it comes.
The situation
Wait.
foretold.
Netherlands is not in that war.
Yeah, what are the Netherlands up to? As they watch the French armies get beaten back by glorious Poles. Right, I am so inspired by this. Let's suddenly make a Poland update. That seems like a good idea. No, I've suddenly had a vision, okay? Right, in honor of this, that's what we'll do. I mean,
Yeah.
look at Poland map. There's room for improvement here. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
they look
conjure up an image and put it on stream. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, that is how it should look. Okay, that is what we're gonna do in honor of this amazing Polish performance. I don't care if it's North German Poland. It is the Polish putting the boots, putting the wings in France, and that is
Putting
what
the
we're gonna
boot
do.
down on the revolution.
I can't believe that worked out as well as it did. Okay, so now France has something resembling a problem here. He is against the New World and the Old World.
But there's always more revolutionaries to recruit.
He's got Theodoro, Netherlands, and the Papal States on his side, but
Have
Netherlands are
Theodore
not.
joined the war?
Theodore have not joined
He's
the
fighting
war.
Gujarat.
What's going on here? It's the French war against the Polish. Okay, so it looks like we got full Napoleon going on here. Who is gonna win? Because I mean,
that discipline of Poland.
that is some insane discipline.
Where was that discipline when I was playing Prussia?
Okay, but yeah, like the Poles are being sent back, and now I think their army's getting eaten up piecemeal. Prussia's hesitating.
No,
you don't
no.
hesitate. Don't hesitate.
How is his militarization looking?
I don't know. Prussia.
Like, has he built up his discipline?
Well,
yeah.
That's looking pretty
Look
good.
at his discipline.
Yikes! That's almost a +10 from
135.
That. Yeah, 135. And those generals. Okay, if they just mount their forces together, they'll do fine. But I mean, one player coordinating one massive army tends to be pretty good as long as it's a single theater.
Let the Swedes go in first, so they take the first full 100% damage, and then the Prussians go in.
I agree. Let the Swedes take the front line, be reduced to.
That's pretty much what they're good at.
Let's not go down too far. Brexit isn't far away. I don't want to be top of the export list here. Okay, and look, putting down the rebels to ensure a safe Nitra for all. That is what Klein Prus does. Destroy the
By
revolutionary.
papal bull, the papacy is reformed in the kingdom of God. Oh, he's done kingdom of God.
He looks like it. So if we look at what he has, here we go. The kingdom of God. The Pope has declared himself as a custodian on the kingdom of God on earth. Okay, ruling over all those Catholics.
Good job.
GG Pope. All right, so where does the Pope weigh in on this this conflict, though? He's got his armies.
Well,
but,
I mean, he's worried because Venice is going to be AI at the end of the session because Zeke has to go early.
Oh.
So he has to prepare for, getting his face smashed in again by the AI.
Venice. Low blow, even for the Pope, okay? So what does this mean? Dithmarschen is still feeling the pain here, but it could be that the Dutch are going to have to carry it themselves. And yeah, because it looks like most of the French have been pulled back to Europe, and the Dutch now have to mano a mano against the Kaiser.
Yeah, but that should be more doable for the Kaiser.
What does this mean? What is that, like, empty ring
That's
thing?
Omega Lul, I think, or something.
I remember
like
seeing
it's
that.
a face laughing very hard.
What?
I don't
Really?
know. I don't understand Twitch memes.
Okay, because what I thought it was way back when was do we have a tributary here? I thought it was like, asking for no tribute, but apparently not. And then I once saw a Mega Lol, and I thought that's the worst spelling of Osman Oglu I've seen in my life. I just don't get. Wow! I think I saw some 5-digit losses.
Oh!
10,000 Frenchmen dying in a single day. Oh wow!
The Prussians know how
Bismarck
to shoot.
is just. Okay, I wonder.
I thought the Prussians were gonna lose that battle.
Arheo says the dragon stirs. Oh! So Hindustan is going against the Ming, right? Everyone's chewing off the big wars this time.
I think he allied in Ming or something.
Let's see. Defender against Theodoro in the Theodoran Hindustani imperialist war. Attacker against Persia in the Hindustani.
Yeah. So I think Ming allied Persia and joined in that way.
Oh, very clever. All right. Oh, it's war and then more war. That's exactly what we like to see here in the Dev Clash. It looks like Persia's managed to turn things around a bit here, as Hindustan heads up a bit north, and in comes the dragon. Oh, I wonder if Daiviet can manage anything for that.
Daiviet just what the hell just happened?
Daiviet just like, no, you know what? I think I like this other war better. Oh, okay, and yeah, poor ex-Austria is just under military occupation here, with Klein Danimarchy just sitting around here in, that place.
I'm surprised how well, like, the North German Confederation here is doing.
Yeah, I mean, the revolution's being pushed back here. And in fact, they haven't made a single occupation outside.
This might mean that first place is up for grabs.
If he drops his first place, I think he won't be able to live that one down, because it was all but in the bag there.
Oh.
We're being asked in chat by Modern Nukes? No, Modern Dukes. Why aren't you saving the burning world, Krugi? You could save this.
I mean, I'm sort of saving it, right? Because we're influencing the players
We're saving it for posterity, right?
Yeah.
This is what future generations can look on.
Hey, North German consisting of exactly two Germans.
How many Germanics do we have here, right? We've got Prussia. Is Klein Prussian? Oh, they're Romanian. I mean, Danes, no. And the Poles are Polish, so this is German.
Oh yeah, right. So North German Confederation consists of Poles and
Germans. I mean, look at this. The Germanic culture groups just had this massive bite taken out of it. Even down the south, the Venetians made incursions.
How do devastation look here now?
Probably not great. Oh, yeah, bad day to be Austrian.
And Denmark, as usual, looks very hurt from devastation.
How's it looking in First Commune? Oh, you know, completely devastated. No production here whatsoever.
Not even a house standing.
No trade goods. Yeah, oh, jings. That's probably not good for them. Okay, so they are orchestrating themselves very well here. The Poles, the Prussians, they really got their act together after the first repulsion by revolution.
Oh, and here Poles got caught,
but they got back up. I would want those. I would want the Prussian cannons on the back hammering constantly, though. I wouldn't.
I would like Poland pull out right before the Prussians come in, so France goes into the battle damaged.
Right, in come the Swedes as well. A huge numerical advantage, but here's the thing, you know, we
can't see the numbers. I want to see the kills.
Oh yeah. I should be looking at it like that.
5,000.
There we go, just in time to watch thousands of French fall. But in comes Klein Denmark, and would you believe it? They managed to repel the French there.
Jeez.
They had a lot of extra numbers, sure, but those French, they held their ground.
I think he just stack wiped. Yeah, two stack wipes. Bam.
It's wipe and wipe. So where'd the French go?
They got wiped.
Yeah,
They just
I remember there being a French army.
The winged hussars just ran them over.
I mean, he still has an army. The question is, where is it? Oh yeah, doing God's work. Wait, what's Ethiopia up to? World Police Ethiopia is at war with Spain and various other Spains. But I can't. What is the Pope up to? It's not like he's clamped down by truces, unless he, Venice is the one thing he must fight.
He is allied with France. He could get called in.
Deus Lavolt, too, says, I don't believe it. This is so beautiful to watch. I don't know if that's because it's the French getting attacked here, or if it's Polish supremacy, but I don't know. if the North Germans win this war, can they break the revolution like happened in history after Napoleon? Why not?
Yeah, but this is a revolutionary war, right?
The French Revolutionary
So
War
one
against
of the demands, if they occupy the capital, I think, is
dismantle the revolution. France will return to being a monarchy. Ooh. Here we go. Revolutionary France will end their overlordship of Nietzsche. I agree with that part.
But I mean, they could go for dismantling the revolution.
Okay, the problem is that's 100% on that alone.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're going to settle for that, or if they're going to force the end of the revolution.
Though, if I know Philip, he plays for the memes. If chat wants him to do something, he'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, chat have a very strong tool by their side. Public opinion is powerful.
Yeah, especially since he works in marketing.
Oh man, we're being asked for the army quality of the people involved in this war. We can certainly do that. So we
Prussia 140. They
players,
up there.
allies, and war enemies. Well, there we go.
Yeah,
Wow,
Prussia
a
is
lot of people
leading.
involved.
But then revolutionary France with all the morale.
Yeah. You want Prussia's going to deal the units damage, but revolutionary France will not budge.
Yeah.
Right? They will be there for the long haul. So
revolutionary France is out of manpower. There we go.
Okay.
I think someone just
First they dismantle their professionalism, then they can get around to dismantling the revolution. Okay, Klein-Prussen is doing the unthinkable. You know, this was meant to be the safe space during the war, but look at that. Klein-Prussen, and we'll lack it even after everything we just gave them in today's dev diary.
They want more.
Yeah, I know, we need more.
Wait, that's the tag where you can impale the Sultan, I think.
We have some...
Or rather, you have ideas now for this in awe of the success of the polls.
Yeah, I wonder if I can use my incredible mind powers to bring up some more stuff about that. Let's try. Come on. We can get those changes on screen. It's not easy doing this, right?
No,
those Romanian ones that we have there can surely get on screen. All right, make it so. Oh! Man, that takes a lot out of you. I think I see someone being impaled there. Now, I mean, it could be any sultan. Yeah. I don't know, but well, we can have it.
There's many sultans in the Middle East.
Oh.
So someone is saying that the Theodora War ended, so Theodora might be coming on their other... Yeah, Theodora joined the war on France side.
Yeah, okay, so they're also at war with Poland, Klein Denmark, Prussia, Wallachia, and all the others, even Sweden. But where are they going to be putting their boots? And there are a lot of boots to put. Okay, they're going straight for Persia here.
Persia?
Prussia. Prussia, the Persia of the West. I mean, they could go straight for Persia. So what's going on between Persia and Hindustan?
They're still fighting. I think Theodora was sort of saving them, and then they went out.
Yeah, so is it... let's see. Ming's involvement is probably what's slowing this down. They need to bash Ming out of this war. So I think it's probably a bad idea for them to focus over here. Hindustan have plenty of forts and plenty of resources. So yeah, getting Ming out should be top priority, because Ming is just littering them. This is what happens when nobody stands up to the dragon.
Look at cowards. The French Revolution needs help from a monarchy.
Yeah, but hey, they have over 50% war score here. It's a show superiority war, so those battles really add up.
Yep.
In fact, if we look at the war score effect from battles, some of them have been worth quite a lot.
Yep.
7.5 war score from a single battle. You were supposed to destroy the revolution, not join it, says Elt's Streams. Probably directed towards Daniel over in Theodora. Also, normally this gets colonized by somebody, but...
Ming is trying.
Yeah, Ming's trying their damnedest. I lost like 300,000 against the Indians and nobody noticed, says Daniel. So they paid me for another army. Top 10 betrayals. Okay, so what's going on? Will the French Revolution be able to...
Oh, I think the Pope has joined as well.
Oh, right, yeah, so the Pope is also siding with the French. So yeah, they really turned the tables here.
I am rooting for the Junkers though.
Okay.
The Junkers and the Winged Hussars.
Now it's Poland saying release Nitra. I don't think revolutionary France is going to let it go quite anymore. And Kaiser's just laughing over there in the New World. What's he up to? The Dutch seem to have taken a step back for reasons unknown.
Well, probably gotten their ass smashed. No, that's the wrong word. I don't know English.
What happens in New Netherlands stays in New Netherlands. Ooh. Ooh.
English is not my first language, okay?
Okay.
I'll blame it on that.
Yes, they got smashed one way or another. All right, so the battle wages on just south of Old Amsterdam.
Yeah, and even with all of these minuses, like they're putting so much damage on the French.
Those French numbers. Well, now the Prussian numbers are the ones going down. This could come down to the wire, and this is where the huge morale of the French really plays off.
The French still lost.
The French were told to run. Okay, but huge losses for both sides, though. I'd say people appreciate the love. All kinds of love. Whilst Salty Ottomans in chat says, what I was trying not to say, well, they are Dutch.
But yeah, I mean, so here's the thing, right? They just need to focus on like getting 100% war score or as much as they can on France.
Yeah, I mean they are in stab hit territory, but the thing is currently they're not going for that. They're saying release. Wait, Bavaria now?
Yeah, because Bavaria is less, I guess.
They're kind of dropping down the bar here. But oh wow, Klein Prussen is, even Nietzsche's handing them.
But there's a lot of land to occupy from the Northern Confederation.
Yeah, but I mean, once they break through, there's very little that they're going to be able to offer back here. And there's a lot of France to get through, a hell of a lot of France. So Letter Z is just saying, take my energy, but is not actually contributing their country to it. I mean, 50k, it's not unwelcome. Okay, battles once again, and here's the thing: the morale difference is insane.
Yeah.
And
But
it's
I mean,
stopping power. They can intercept backup and just lock it in place. But this could be where all that morale kind of hurts you.
Yeah, he just runs away, right?
'Cause,
So he knows the Prussians, because their discipline is so high, they don't care that there's so much morale difference, because they just take less morale damage.
Even the cannons sit there taking loads and loads of damage. So yeah, it's rough times for them. Okay, Poland offering white peace?
No! You have the revolution on the ropes.
Come on, you're almost in Paris. Oh.
Did they even get to Paris?
No, they stopped just short of Paris. They were right here.
How could you let Prussia?
You were spitting distance of Paris.
Prussia should have a manifest destiny to reach Paris.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the chat is just going, no!
You had won!
Wow. Yeah, I bet Theodora feels a bit miffed from that as well.
I like also the French paradox. He started the war.
Nice one.
He started the war, and
he offered Nietzsche freedom as well. It was right there. They could have dismantled the revolution. Oh, no. Bad marketing in chat. Oh, save the burning Kaiser. Okay, so now a bit more pressure on the Kaiser, because he wanted that war to go on and be bloody, and now he kind of has to worry about more Dutch.
How's his loans looking?
They're still there.
I mean, I guess
they are numerous. He's paying 46 ducats a month in interest, which is yikes.
Oh.
And okay, have they managed to get Ming out of the war? I think Ming took a bit out of Dai Viet.
No.
Yeah, there we go.
Did it? One province.
Took a little bit of shit. They might have taken some territorial.
Did they maybe also make them tributary?
No, that would be too much, I think.
Yeah.
But okay, so now Hindustan can get back to what really matters for them, which is crushing Persia, who beheaded them. Ethiopia World Police have restored Genoa and Catalonia to the world. Oh, well, there we go. Genoa's back. And what was the other one?
Catalonia?
Okay, sure. I bet they're a bit unhappy with their territorial situation,
Yeah.
but...
Wait, what was that in Gibraltar? Or is that... Oh, no, that's Netherlands.
It's still the Dutch.
Yeah. What's
The
what's
Rock.
Gibraltar in Dutch?
Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to know. Alright, so... Persia had the advantage here with Ming involvement, but Ming were happy to get out of the war, and that just turns the table for Persia even harder. So what's Theodora going to do? They've got truces all around.
But here's the thing, right? So now Poland and Prussia have proven like how strong, and Sweden, how strong they are, even though they're small compared to everyone around them.
Yeah, here's the thing. If
They can punch above their weight.
If these three teamed up, no Dutch involvement, no Theodoran involvement, they could bring the French down.
Yeah.
They should bring
You may, they could get, you know, the Dutch their first place.
Yeah, in fact, are the Dutch really in line for a trophy here? Can we get another look
Yeah,
at the
I
scores so I
think
can
so.
get an idea of how
I think they were 12.
Bratton is doing? And we can compare that to score throughout the ages for players.
Yeah, because he is second
And
place here in
I lose
score.
it again on my other screen as well. Bratton.
11, so
beat
he would get
Dumas.
21.
Yeah, if he got first place, and I mean, hey, well, you know, if Revolutionary France got kneecapped,
Yeah.
that could happen. So yeah, oh, it's gone again.
Everyone just take their victory cards on France, and then he would lose a lot of points. He would have been occupied. He would have.
Because Arheo is not getting scored here, right? Persia has been clunked right down. So you would overtake Arheo, probably overtake the Kaiser,
Yep.
yeah.
He's guaranteed to overtake them now, I think.
Neon DT, and yeah, he's a solid contender for a trophy.
Yeah.
Is our wee Dutch.
Hindustan can also do it by helping those three, by making sure Theodora can join to protect France. That is also a way for Hindustan to get first place.
Why do you think?
Because he has 16 points.
Yeah, he would really need to make sure that the French Paradox do not get scored, though. Like, he would
Yeah.
need to bring them right down. But
Yeah, but here's the thing: if France gets second place, he gets 7 points. So all he needs is that France gets third or fourth place in the
yeah,
last
so
age.
he needs Revolutionary France to go down below, and that's not impossible. Look
No.
at these scores,
Yeah,
right?
they're all super close.
If they just reduce the accumulation, but that means a
Only way to
coordinated-
save his first place is if Netherlands actively destroy himself in order to make sure that France gets score.
We have some very strange technical issues, but it's only on our side, so you guys probably don't have to worry
Yeah.
about it. I'm getting some head
We can't
shaking
see chat.
from the box, and well, I mean, we have
We have mine.
Can we like enlarge that and make
Oh,
it
right,
dark
and
mode?
also, yeah,
we're,
dark mode. Why doesn't it default to dark mode? There we go.
because- And control scroll up, and it'll make it a bit bigger. Nice.
There we go.
All right, excellent. So if you want your words in, you should probably go at the Grug Master.
Yes.
There we go.
Does Wallachia have two
what?
states?
I don't think they have 2 states. I don't remember them having 2 states. I
No.
think it's 1 state, 5 provinces.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Everybody's Serbia a coward.
So there's the thing. Do you think Hindustan will deal with Persia and then maybe try to bring down France? Because if Hindustan joint forces with the, let's just say the German Confederation of
Yeah.
Swedes,
And Poles.
kind of Germans, and what is this? oh man! Look at what's disappeared.
no.
There's no more pet Danes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. But Iceland.
Yeah, but that player left. He made that and left.
Okay, Dithmarshen's patriotic defense is the question that's coming in, and it's defense is one way to look at it. Netherlands is saying we want lots of stuff, not a ton of stuff, but he probably doesn't want to make a colonial nation. Maybe no, he's asking for Delaware, so I guess he would be making a colonial nation unless he doesn't core it. I don't know what he would do. Kielwan troops in New Amsterdam, points out somebody. Yeah, so perhaps Kielwa. Well, they're allied with Ethiopian Ming, so I'm not entirely sure what they're getting at, but here they are nonetheless.
Maybe they're just helping with suppressing rebels.
But Kikuchi is offering the Dutch some money, so that'll help them out a bit, I'm sure.
Yes, because that's
so
what they need.
Kilwa, who I don't think has been involved in a single-player war this game.
No. He was when it was Hamburg. He started as Hamburg.
Oh yeah, and then he got his Hamburg bitten off.
Yes.
By
Siribira.
Yes. Who I remember going to afterwards going, do you think I'm being too mean and horrible? I went, no, you did exactly what had to be done. Good times. That 200,000 could have helped back on the continent. Did he forget about some units, I think? So, okay, peace has been made, but what is it all
with
about?
200k, I think he means the 200k he had here.
The what, armies?
Yeah.
Yeah, quite possibly. I don't think anyone took that much money.
Oh, so he didn't... No, there's still a war.
Well, yeah, he is. The Dutch Ditmarshen Nationalist War, but I seen... Oh, right, I'm in player... there we go. I was in the player map mode, so all the occupations went away.
Is this retreat or tactical?
I don't know. Ditmarshen might be able to catch these guys if he force marched.
But what he wants to do is trick them into like fighting because that's what I was doing when I was invading as Prussia. I was going river by river, but then I got cocky and I went after him.
Okay, people seem awfully hesitant to use force marching here for some reason. Okay, I think Ditmarshen is sitting here going, I've made a terrible mistake.
Or...
Don't be fooled, that's French morale, and oh no, they're the French. The French have arrived now.
The French has arrived.
Oh. And there's the thing, as long as those French troops
Where does he
front
find all these French people? Just willing to die.
Well, I mean, hey, it is the 18th century. It's kind of what was on their agenda. Well, I will wake up. I will. No, I don't want to fall into horrible stereotypes. No. I was going to go with like eat a croissant, but go to my French balcony, have a smoke, and then die.
Okay, I remember I talked with Matthew about French stereotypes and because he is one. And
we have a Frenchman on the team. We can't be racist.
But also, like, I talked about like, oh, that stereotype about having onions above your neck or something like. It is like what? I never heard.
I think it's like garlic on a string around your head. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. Usually you have somebody with that smoking, has a beret on, choking down a croissant. You know how it works. All right, so what's the situation now? Now they've got a lot of units back home drilling, preparing for the next war already. Nitra, they look poised already, and Nitra have like 100,000 units.
Wow.
Great Scott, look at that.
That is not bad for that small little nation. The little nation that could.
Yeah, they had
aspiration. What government
are they? They are Margrave here. So what have they got?
Monarchy.
Yeah, they went for fairly standard monarchy with legislative houses, so they can have extra admin policies. And looks like that opens up more for you here. So there you go. That's Nitra. So and not a lot of land really changed hands here. I was kind of hoping. You don't often see the revolution actually get dismantled because it's normally so strong that they take down everything. But the combined force of Poland and Prussia and Sweden, they made it happen. It's called Chant de l'O. I shouldn't even try that. But apparently that's what it is when they hang garlics or onions.
Yeah, the stereotype comes from French traders going over the channel to sell them in England.
What, you would really go over the channel to sell onions?
Well, I mean, have you tasted British food?
Only for like 24 years. I actually started missing it the other week, and I sent a message home going, I want a care package including these things. It's like, I want.
But you have vinegar and everything. Oh well,
yeah,
you're Scottish,
great.
but vinegar.
Yeah, no, that's the whole thing across the island. You get something, you just cover it in vinegar and chew it down. Yeah, that's one of the problems. Can't get good vinegar here. And it's like, oh, let's have some salt and vinegar crisps.
Kaiser is getting attacked by Ming again, I think.
Oh, please, please, please. Yes! Okay, but that is... that's
so are we going to get a nation here? Is he coring them?
No, and I'm not sure if he will. I mean, it is contributing a little bit to overextension.
And it's cheap.
Yeah, it's cheap, but it'll form a colonial nation, which he might not want.
He has 4 cores so far. But I mean, it would be nice to have a Dutch New England.
Nice in a relative sense, but you know, he's had colonies before. Has he? Has the Dutch had colonies here and then Ditmarsha ate them before?
No, it was the Portuguese that had colonies.
Oh yeah, the Portuguese got eaten up. Does Sweden have proper fish and chips? Potentially, but not mainstream. There's like a fish and chip van that rocks up every now and then.
Yeah, but that's British people in that van. So
that's why they're so miserable. Okay, Kaiser Johan is admitting that yes, he consumed them. Dutch Caribbean or something. It's all the same when you're liberating, right? I'm getting so hungry for some salt and vinegar, anything right about now.
Salt and vinegar crisps, no.
Yeah. Alright, so Hindustan took an enormous bite out of Persia.
Oh, wow.
They took half the Persia out of Persia here. They didn't manage to do any straight talking over to Hormuz, though.
Their old capital.
Yeah.
You should actually move it back.
Yeah, so where is the Persian capital right now? Is it in Tehran? Isfahan, of course.
No, but like he should have his capital on the island because it becomes easy to defend.
Yeah, also easy to lose and stay lost.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
It comes and goes. There's no fort here either, so it would only have capital fort. That said, Isfahan also only capital fort, so it wouldn't hold out long either.